The one thing you should never do when cleaning your floor mats. Let's get after it. So when's the last time you looked down at your feet in the car, in your footwells? If your mats look anything like this, we're gonna show you really quickly and easily how to get them from this back to the original deep kind of matte satin rubber look for your rubber mats. Again, not that hard of a process, but there is something to watch out for to make sure that you don't do when doing this, because there's a big mistake and it's actually quite dangerous for you and everybody else in your car and those around you. So first step, we're gonna start with our dirty floor mat. So good news about rubber floor mats, they are probably the easiest of the floor mats to clean. It's super durable, super resistant to chemicals and things like that, so you don't have to worry so much about damaging the actual mat itself. So you can go pretty much hard at the stain or dirt or debris that you have on there. First thing, if you're just pulling this fresh out of the car, again, everything's sticking to your shoes or boots or whatever you got is gonna be on there, so just give it a quick T-Swift shake it off to get that debris out there. And again, most of this is not gonna be super hard dirt to remove. So this mostly on this mat looks like kind of dry pavement, road dust, light dirt. So we're gonna do something like an all-purpose cleaner for trim. This is our Trim Clean. It's a foaming product that'll help lift some of that dirt out of the little imperfections of the rubber. And again, just hose this thing down, let the chemicals do the work, and then we'll get at it with a little bit of agitation. You can actually see pretty quickly the foam already kind of breaking down that soil, lifting it up, and you can actually kind of already see the foam turning brown. It's not actually color change, it's just lifting dirt to the surface, so that makes it easier for us to clean. So now that the foam is dwelling, get any brush you have. You can use an all-purpose brush. We have just a simple boar's hair brush just to agitate the dirt a little bit. Grab that, whatever you like. Microfiber works as well. And you're just gonna go along that whole mat. Make sure you get the exteriors where a lot of the dirt tends to pool, especially if you're ever parked at an angle and you have some moisture. That's gonna run to the corners of the mats and kind of solidify in there. So make sure you use all the corners. And use that brush, again, just to drive that cleaner into all those crevices. And as Rich likes to say, all the nooks and crannies. We're gonna get them in there. Get this thing looking brand new. Gotta make the emblem look good. Everybody likes the emblem. So again, this has all been agitated. You can see the kind of dirty, mucky residue is just kind of sitting on there. You want to rinse that off if possible. Again, if you don't have access to it, you can use a damp cloth or anything like that. I'm going to take a quick rinse with our, just hose real quick, no pressure needed here. If you have a pressure sprayer, you can use a pressure sprayer. That is also a valid way of cleaning these. Right now, I'm just trying to get that dirt and residue from the cleaner back off of these mats. Quick dry. If you have a blower, that's great. If it's summer like it is now, put it out in the sun, these things will be dry in a few minutes. Good. So you'll see most of the stains have been handled here. Now, I will say, if this was my wife's car and not my car floor mats, these would look much worse. Not because of my wife, because of my kids. So if there would be kind of sticky candy or gum or residues or anything that's not just soil and dirt, you might need some other cleaner at this point. Some kind of all-purpose toolkit like a Zenit orange cleaner. That's gonna take care of gum, sticky stuff, things like that, and also will be fine for your floor mats. Again, it's not gonna leave any residue. At this stage, we have our floor mat now cleaned, and a lot of people are gonna jump to our warning step, which is people are gonna want it to look dark and deep and shiny and things like that. Never do that on floor mats. Anything that has kind of these slippery detailing agents, we're talking about silicones, even some of the non-silicone sprays are actually quite slippery. Do not put those on your floor mats. even though that's not a control surface per se, it's not your pedal, it's not your brake, things like that, those chemicals tend to transfer very easily. So what ends up on your floor mat is gonna end up on your shoe, which is gonna end up on your gas pedal or your brake. And when you need that the most, we don't want anything getting in the way of controlling your vehicle. So don't do it. These things will look great if you take care of them. And if you get to this stage and you're like, hey, these are looking a little worn or a little kind of beat up, rather than putting a dressing on your floor mats, we recommend using something like an isopropyl solution or a rubber rejuvenator, which doesn't have any residue. Again, you can use something like a panel prep spray, right? We have just a isopropyl blend. Again, just a dilution with water. Again, you can get these anywhere and everywhere. This will remove kind of deeper contaminants and really kind of reopen the rubber mat and let it look like that original deep matte satin, great OEM look. So if this isn't to your liking and you want to go the next step, remember, don't put a dressing on it. Excuse me, don't put a dressing on it. Use something like a rubber buffer, rubber rejuvenator, isopropyl solution, and we'll show you how that brings it back to OEM. 50/50 isopropyl solution in our IK sprayer. And there's really nothing to it. Just liberally apply that. And then just like you're drying it, where you're gonna just use all-purpose microfiber, and just go through that whole mat. It's gonna take away any kind of oxidation of the mat. It's gonna take away some other residues that your shoes have picked up and deposited onto this mat. And just do a nice deep clean, again, and allowing the material, the rubber mat material, just to look like it should. It's not gonna be super shiny, but it's gonna look nice and clean in that kind of deep satin black. But what's most important is it's safe. This is gonna be a very residue-free, gonna give you plenty of traction, and nothing is gonna be transferring from this mat to your shoe, which, you know, we're all just trying to stay safe out there, while making our cars look good. Now you can see we have a very nicely cleaned, nice satin black floor mat. Put that back in your car. It's gonna feel clean, it's gonna feel good. And again, most importantly, nothing on here to transfer your brake or your gas pedal, so you're gonna be safe when driving you and your family around. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.